So I wasn't sure what to do. I'm sorry about no video last week. Things at work really got out of hand. Um, I worked a lot more shifts than I wanted to, and just more hours in general. I had a meeting I had to go to, so it was just kind of like there was just no way a video was gonna be made. But but there's one this week. So because you're watching it, obviously, and I decided to do something fun because I was thinking about it, didn't think about the new background stuff and all that, and I realized I have a fair enough amount of like openings and stuff of like Bakugan on my channel, you know, but you don't know all the Bakugan I have. It's not a, and it's not a massive collection, but it's big enough for me that I'm like, you know what, I want to share all of it with you. This is just the Battle Planet and Armored Alliance ones. This isn't like my OG. That video would be for like 2 hours, just because one, not nostalgia, so I talk more, and two, there's quite a few of them. So, yeah, we're gonna just dive right in, and I'm just gonna start talking about them. They're all in like chronological order of when I got them, and some of them I'll definitely share like some story, and some of them I might not, just because it might not be as big a deal. Or if they have a video already, I'll probably go take a little less time on them. So the first Bakugan is Pyrus Dragonade. I got this one off of Amazon back at the beginning of 2019. It came in actually this red carry case. I pre-ordered it off Amazon, and so I got it. It was like $16, and it came like really, really early. It came like just a few days after the New Year. So I was pretty stoked about that. Nothing too special. I don't really use them much. It's just, it's Chonkanoid. But this one's kind of nostalgic, just in the sense of like, wow, we're already a year into this, and this guy has been there. But it was kind of cool. This was my first of the new Bakugan, so it was my first experience into the whole new style. So yeah, that's Pyrus Dragonoid. The second one you have met, the first Bakugan review on my channel, and that is Pyrus Serpentes Ultra. Trying to remember, I bought him at the store when at Walmart they had like three kinds of Bakugan, and this was one of them. And by three, I mean they had like 20 Bakugan. It was just three. It was this one. It was like just like the different kinds of Fangzor, and a couple other Serpentes, like not Ultras. Then the only Ultra was the Pyrus one. It was kind of weird, but so yeah, I got him, made a video, and that's what really started the whole Bakugan Battle Planet on my channel. Because at first it was kind of like, oh, we'll just see, and then I just kept doing it because it was fun. Plus, it gave me a reason to like buy Bakugan too. So yeah, that's Pyrus Serpentes. The third one, so the day I bought Serpentes, I made the video. As soon as I got home, I made the video, and I was like home alone like most of the day. My parents were working out of the house. It's just families away. And so I went out, I bought this one, because I was like, I gotta go find some. I made the video, and then immediately afterwards, I was like, I still have money, and I'm dying to do more. So I went to a different Walmart, and I bought two more Bakugan. The first one was Hydrous Pegatrix. I think I made a video review of Pegatrix, and I never uploaded it. I don't know why. But I will say, I really do like the new Hydrous. Funny enough, I only have two. But yeah, I went and did this. I was so happy. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, And then the other one that same day was this Aquos Dragonoid from the Battle Planet Arena. So yeah, they had that. It was like on sale already too. There was like discount or something. Not like a lot, but a little bit. And I was just, I had 4 Bakugan now. I could play game a little bit. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I didn't do a review on this one either. Just because that's how things worked out. But yeah, it was really cool. Now I had 4, and I had an arena, so that was pretty cool. The fifth Bakugan is my Darkest Nilius, which you know from the Aurelius Pegatrace and Darkest Nilius review. So I got these two at the same time. And like, because the way it went down was I wanted this one, and then this one just kind of came along because, well, yeah. So it was kind of weird. Because I don't remember, because like in the video, this one's mentioned first, but like this one was in the intro. It was kind of, so yeah, they're both kind of together, 5 and 6. They're both really fun. I like them. This Pegatrix is kind of a beast mode in like at least in the little game. But even in like the card game, it seems like it could do, hurt a little bit. But so yeah, that's 5 and 6. Whichever one you want to put in whichever spot, it doesn't matter. Because But yeah, and then I also have the Darkest Dragonoid, which is from the... Actually, yeah, so then there was this one first. Never mind. I got this one confused. This guy and the Rose Pegatrix went together. Nilius was on its own. So yeah, I got these two at the store. I think that's the one I mentioned. I ran into some other people who were looking at the Bakugan as well. That was kind of wholesome for me to kind of know that like I'm doing it too. We're all in this together, enjoying it. So yeah, but this was nice because it brought the count to 7. So that was kind of cool. The next two, I did not do a review as much as I wanted to. And there's some funny story behind this just because it like makes sense in like right now. So the first one is Ventus Trox. And I got this one because I like dinosaurs and all that. I'm like, okay, there's a T-Rex Bakugan, I'm getting it. This guy's a little chunky, but I was like, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna get the Trox Ultra when I find it. The Ventus one. I was like, I'm gonna, everything was gonna be great. And then at that same time, I got Aqua's Hydrous. So basically, I had the whole team except for like Halcor, but that was whatever. Of like the main characters Bakugan. But it was kind of interesting because I could not find the Trox Ultra from then on. But I really fell in love with the Hydrous. And remember, if you know me, if you really know me, and I'll say so, I never liked Hydrous in the original series. I hated it. I thought it was like just the worst attribute, and stuff like that. Like, it wasn't like I had anything against it in like a sense of like I was like this guy. I just didn't like it. I refused to be an Aquas type trainer or brawler or whatever. And then I got this and I fell in love. It's a water lion. It's a sea lion. And so Trox got sidelined. That was kind of interesting. I was like, nope, I don't want this. But that's still... And that leads into an important one. My Hydrous Ultra. Many of you know this one from the video, so I won't go into too much detail. Yeah, just one day, I think after school, I went to the store, and it was there, and I was like, cool, I like Hydrous, so we're getting it. Yeah, pretty straightforward. And I remember in this video, it still makes me laugh, because this is just kind of how much fun it was. So at the end of this video, I mentioned, or in the beginning, I can't remember. During the video, I remember mentioning wanting to find, the diamond of that. And that was, like, I was like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. And then about a week later, Diamond Hydrous Ultra. Yeah, I don't remember why I was at the store. But I was. And there it was, right at the front of the shelf, hanging there. I immediately went to buy. I did not care if because I wasn't really thinking about spending any money. I was just gonna look, just kind of see it, and it was there. And I said, boom, money's spent. I'm going home. And I went home, made the video, and that was exciting as balls. And this is one of my favorite diamond designs. I think because it has the perfect balance between, hey, it's still like, it's Bakugan, the attribute, but it's also, got the diamond characteristics. I think I've mentioned in like one of my other diamond reviews where I was like, or I don't know how I feel about the like all diamond. I'm getting more close to it, but this was definitely like, this was cool, and to be my first diamond was amazing. Like that was just cool. So yeah, Diamond Hydrous, and he's also a part of my team, so that is why he will stay here. You also remember the next one, and that is my Pyrus Dragonoid Ultra. This was really, really fun to find at the store. I was very happy. Dragonoid's been one of my favorite Bakugan, since forever, but, so to find it was kind of really, really exciting, because I remember, it was like, they announced that Chonkanoid was coming, and we're like, cool, and I was like, I can't wait to get my hands on the Ultra, and they we didn't see the Ultra for a little bit, but then they showed it, and I was like, oh yeah, I am getting it. Kind of stinks this thing's got butterfingers, but it's, it's alright. I don't really worry about it too much. I think the biggest gripe I had with this thing, I don't think I did it on camera, but it was like the holes on the side, how it's indented. But I don't know, it was pretty cool, pretty exciting. So yeah, that was my Pyrus Dragonoid Ultra. And then I went to the store a little bit later and did it just because I could. I got a Chaos Cubbo. I was like, yeah, another Chaos Bakugan would be good to add to the collection, and, so I did. Don't really use it that much, but it's cute, so there's, Chaos Cubbo, and then I got a Relic Trino. Remember, I like dinosaurs, so to get a Trino was kind of cool. I want to get the Ultra. I've seen it before, but I don't think I was thinking about it at the moment, so I didn't get it. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. So it's kind of cool. It's literally a Triceratops. So yeah, it was just one of those like finds that you're like, oh yeah. It just kind of worked out that way. So if I can close them, great. All right, there we go. Now the next one, I did not make a video of this one. Don't really know why. Don't remember why. Because sometimes, like, when I get Bakugan, sometimes I'm just either too excited, so I just open it immediately, and I don't think about making a video, or just a situation, there's, like, no way I would be able to set up and make, so this is one of them. And this is my Hyper Dragonoid Ultra. And I've been using this thing for a while, and I recently just took it out of the team, and you'll find out later. But he's pretty fun. A huge improvement in general on the Dragonoid Ultra. I like the forewings. I think it's cooler. The green horn is kind of weird, but he's got the green eyes. He's got the green chest. And the red matches. The red and orange all matches. It's not like one's one color, one's painted, differently. Yeah, it's all like, it just looks better. The head moves a little better. I like the shape of the head in general, kind of just the way the horns look on it. The tail's a little bit cooler. The feet are smaller. The pieces in the back are bigger, but they're about the same size. But it's all cool. It looks great. So, yeah, I definitely like this one. I can't remember what I was doing. I was just like, oh yeah, I get this one, and I found it, and I got it. So. Yeah, it's not too bad. So then I went and I bought a one of the decks, like the pre-made decks, because I really wanted to get more into the actual like card game, not just the toy game, And I was like, all right, you know what? I need to get one of those decks, and they had one that was kind of perfect because I had at the time I had Hyper Dragonoid and Aqua's Hydrous essentially. And I was like, okay, I need one with two of those and then one other attribute. And the one I found at the time was the Darkest Hydronoid deck. So I got it. And for a while, my deck was basically that deck, but I changed out two of the Bakugan. So I had Darkest Hydronoid Ultra, Aqua / Diamond Hydrous Ultra, and Pyrus Hyper Dragonoid Ultra. So it's like pretty good. It's kind of fun. I swapped out, like some cards for the evolution cards of the other two. And it kind of helped me kind of learn the game, or at least understand what different cards do and stuff. So that was cool. One of the reasons I don't use the Hydroid anymore is that's kind of been my best friend's Bakugan. That's kind of been his favorite for a long time. It's in his like OG deck is the Alpha Hydronoid. And so out of kind of that respect piece, kind of that being, something he cares a lot about. Because, I care about the Bakugan a lot, just in the sense of, like, what they mean to me. Because they've always kind of been there throughout my life, and, like, kind of just, the game itself has kind of been important to me. Kind of, it helped me make friends. It helped me just kind of think about myself a little bit better. Like they they're just toys, but like kind of having them around was kind of always like, because in the show they talked, in the show they were fun and all that. So in my mind they kind of just became something, yeah. They're important to me. And so with this being Hydronoid, I kind of decided that my best friend should kind of have that. That's his. So I don't use this one anymore. I still have him, obviously. But yeah, I kind of out of that whole like, no, that's my friend's, is kind of, yeah. So it's kind of a respect piece, kind of like I like that you have your own things. I can't remember how to close this guy ever. This one's hard. This one's a difficult close. It really is. There we go. It's his feet, really. There we go. So yeah, that's Darkest Hydrant Ultra. And then in that same deck, you get a Pyrus Nilius. I don't know what it is. This is a core Bakugan. In the deck, the card I got is a character card, and it's the Ultra version. I don't know, but whatever. Yeah, I don't want to use this. He was just there in the deck. Same with this one, Aquas Gortheon. Again, just a part of the deck. As soon as I got the deck, he left the deck to make room for Hydrous. So yeah. Now let's get on to like the really, really good stuff, because this last bit is gonna be like the coolest part of the video. So the holidays come around in 2019, and at this point I've definitely spent well over $100. I think I calculated I've spent almost 150, something like that, dollars. I could probably run the math again and share with you. But anyway, I've spent a lot of money on this. And so yeah, I'm going Christmas shopping and all that. And I think it's because it was the holidays. There were just diamonds everywhere. And the first one was the Diamond Hydronoid. And I've made a video on this because I was so excited. And it was kind of funny. I pointed out to my friend, my best friend, I was like, because this is when Aqua started becoming important to me. I laughed. I said, I think it's funny that both diamonds that I own right now are Aquas in base. And he thought that was funny and all that. Maybe it's a sign. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, I made the video. I was really excited. Again, I don't really use it. It's a Hydronoid, so it's kind of, how important to me that, yeah, it's my friends, kind of. But it is definitely still cool. All the way. Oh, yeah. I hate closing it, too. This one's a pain to close. It's like so sensitive, but that's whatever. And then I made a video on this one, not like 2 days after. And it is the Darkest Diamond Hydrous like starter set. Comes with Darkest Hydrous or Diamond Hydrous, who is now a part of my deck. This guy replaced Hydronoid, and that was kind of when I made that decision. So yeah, there's that. And then again, 2 Aquas Bakugan to add to my collection. Aquas Vicerox and I can't remember where the magnet is on this guy. And then Aquas Fade Ninja. Yeah, I don't know what it is. All my diamonds are right now like Aquas and then 1 Darkest. And but yeah, it was so cool. And then it didn't end there. It did not end there. I'm just gonna put these aside because then I went to the store even again. I did not make a video on this, but a diamond Darkest Nilius. So now I have 3 Niliuses, 2 of them Darkest, one of them being diamond as well. It just, it was nuts. And this was all in the span of the holidays. So they're just everywhere at this point. I mean, it was bizarre. I couldn't, at first I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm just being really lucky. And I was like, no, there's something going on. And I linked it to the holidays, stores being like, oh yeah, everyone's going to be looking for, gifts. Let's get like the super rare ones out, So yeah, I have a bunch of diamond Bakugan just hanging around. Because, yeah. I have 3 more. I'm going to go into actually 2 that I've done recently. I'm not even going to like really bother, but it's the Hydrous Ultra from Aqua's Hydrous Ultra from Armored Alliance, and then the Pyrus Dragonoid Ultra from Armored Alliance. The only reason I'm doing these out of order is because the last one's really, really cool, and I don't really have much to say about these because I just did it, so it's pretty fresh in your memories. It's pretty fresh in mine too. I think the Hydrous is kind of cool. It's growing on me. The Dragonoid looks cool, but like it's ultimately failing me because it just kind of, some of the stuff, like mine sits weird. I've seen a lot of people's who stands up right, and then my flaps here are very loose. They don't stay. So it's just kind of overall not as exciting as I thought it would be, but it still exists. But yeah, this one's okay. Not my favorite look, but it is growing on me, so it's not. Yeah. So let's get to this last one. So when I was talking about Hyper Dragonoid Ultra, the Pyrus one, I mentioned that he's no longer my team, and there's a big reason for that. It's a really cool reason, and it's a video I really, really should have made. I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't, but it's whatever. It came in the mail really late at night. This is the only Bakugan since the first Dragonoid in 2019 that I've ordered online. And that's because I can't find it anywhere, and I knew I wanted it, and that is the Diamond Hyper Dragonoid Ultra. This thing is phenomenal. It's just beautiful. I mean, it's just majestic, and yeah, it's even better than the Hyper Dragonoid because the horn is orange again, but the eyes are green, the chest is green, the little bit on his legs is green like it was. There's a little red. The wings are now red instead of orange, and then this part is orange again. And the tail is red, and then the claws are orange, and the arms are orange. It's really, really cool. It just looks, it's like the perfect mesh between like the all, clear and then like the not as clear design. I mean, it's almost like, yeah, it's almost perfect. And I like that because it just fits so well. Again, Dragonoid is very, very important to me. So to have this is like just huge, I had the Hydrous deck. Dragonoid has been a part of that deck, for years. And so to have Dragonoid then go into my new team and then have the diamond, like the highest evolution, that could be possible, at least right now, it's kind of a big deal to just kind of is like, yes, I've been playing this game. I have, made it. I bought it, but don't ruin my happiness here. But no, but seriously, it's kind of cool, and to have like a full diamond team, whether it's a good team or not, that's up for debate and stuff. But just like, just the thought, just like it looks kind of like. I mean, when I think about people, like all the other YouTubers that like have all the diamonds and they get them sent to them, they get all this stuff. They have all these diamonds. It's kind of cool and intimidating because you're like, oh my gosh, they have diamonds. So for me to have a full diamond team makes me feel kind of positive about all of it. So I'm thinking No, train of thought different. But yeah, so that is like the history of like my collection, I guess. That is like that is my collection. It's big enough I have to use like the back part, the carrying case, but yeah, there's a how many are there? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 26 of these. So yeah, not big. Not big at all, but it's kind of cool. It really is kind of cool. You know. Yeah, it's going to keep growing. It's going to keep growing. I'm going to be getting more Bakugan, so it's like, because it's Bakugan, why not? I love this stuff. This is something I enjoy doing, so yeah, I think that's it. That's going to be it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry about no video last week. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's this one. I can't think. I'm trying to think if there's any announcements. I don't think I have any. Nope. I think we're. Yeah, I think that's it. So, yeah. Again, thank you for watching. If you want to, you can definitely like over here is like a subscribe button. Like you can do that, or the one underneath the video, whichever one you want. Then on these two spots you can watch other videos, and I think that's it. So yeah, that's that. I am going to go. I think I need a nap. I've been yawning too much, so.